So a man just found me on Instagram and was like, oh, so we're privating our TikTok, are we? And it's just one comment. Whatever. It doesn't mean anything. But it sent me spiraling. I was like crying. And my husband had to like console me. Even though all those... what's crazy is like I got so many messages from men who, found me on Instagram because they're too dumb to figure out where I am elsewhere. Seriously, like they can't even figure out my name. Meanwhile, a woman can look at a Tinder profile and figure out like what year his parents died. Anyway, I've been doing pretty good. I made my account public again on last Friday, and my stuff took off, right? But then like I needed a break, so on the weekend I put it back on private so I could sleep. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm being really dramatic here, and maybe I am, but this whole thing, like, it's really triggering my like trauma around being stalked. I've been stalked by multiple men in my life. I was stalked, like preyed upon as a child by multiple men, older men. There's an old man who used to come and try to pick me up at the bus stop, and he eventually did. I have no memory about what happened after, but I know my sister was always like, get away from him. But eventually I did get in that truck because I remember what it looked like. Anyway, being stalked by my ex-boyfriend, being stalked by an old hitchhiker man who told me he had a diamond mine and was going to buy me a truck, and then he found me, and then he ended up sleeping in my truck with me. That's a crazy story. But there's just something, like I've dealt with so much stuff the last couple weeks, and it's like calmed down a lot. But one man finds me on Instagram and is like, oh, we're privating our TikTok, are we? And it has me, I'm shaken. I don't feel safe. Like I know nothing's going to happen, right? Nothing. Like I'm sure he doesn't even live on the same continent as me. And there's a part of me that's like, don't let them get you, Melanie. Keep making your content. Do what you got to do. Don't let them get interfere with your career, your money, the people who want you to make content. You can't disappoint people. You got to be brave. You got to be strong. Like, bleh, it's just one dude. It's always the little things that stir up the big things, isn't it? For me, at least. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to do this platform where I don't live in constant fear of losing this platform. Some people have reached out to help me manage it. I'm like so overwhelmed right now. I haven't even opened those emails. So if you're one of those people, I'm so sorry. I'm getting to it. There's a lot of people who are like, get used to it. This is just part of it. And I know that. I feel so stupid, like being so dramatic, like a Hamlet. And there's the other part that's like, it's okay. It's okay. Just working through some stuff. Never really processed all those things that happened in the past. And this one comment on Instagram, and these men who come in my comments whenever I make this thing public and are like, bleh! Yeah, that's normal. It's normal to be upset by that. I swear the hardest part of all this is like, I judge myself no matter what I do. If I protect myself, I'm like, what the hell? If I don't protect myself, I'm like, God, you did it. Like it's always, it's like, I'm screwed either way. So for right now, like, I don't know. I think I'm just going to like go private then public, then private then public, because I feel like too vulnerable when this thing is public. So I'm only like switching my account to public when I can like monitor this stuff and delete and block anytime men come in here. And I'm so tired today. So I think I'm just going to stay on private. Seems like such a stupid problem. But I guess when you've avoided feeling anything until your 40s, lots of things bother you. Y'all, healing's the worst. I mean, it's great. But it's the worst.